Hey yo, what's up my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video, and lo and behold, look what we have here. The blog has officially been updated and we know what we are getting ready to partake in. So everyone, all aboard the crazy train! Man, with the conductor himself, the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, because Ozzy presents the Summer of Darkness. And we have some crazy new champions coming into the game because, oh yeah, it's time. It's Tiffy time, because Tiffany Stratton is officially coming to WWE Champions. And just when I thought I was close to having them all, a new Cody Rhodes has arrived. So we got this new collaborative situation going on with this MLC. We are going to have a brand new champion, and none other than Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, and he is going to be a trickster from what the card art looks like. He even comes with his own gear. We're going to be collecting specific items, and that is going to allow us to get a guaranteed poster of Ozzy Osbourne. And with this new contest that's coming out, you got a chance of picking up a 6-star gold fusion poster. Now, obviously here, if you're free to play, you might not get that high. Now, if you're in a great faction, you might have a chance, but more than likely, the whales will wail and shall prevail. But it's all about having a great time. Once you have them, you're going to be able to partake in a showdown tournament for the showdown tournament of his and gain extra rewards. His gear is going to allow him to do 150% more trap gem damage. So if you put like Dakota Kai damage control on him, you put Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Legend Acrobat on this guy with that gear, he is going to be an absolute freaking beast. So this is actually cool. I am always intrigued when they do the celebrities, but the last time we had a celebrity in this game, it was Johnny Knoxville, and he was a monster. He was an absolute survivor, and I can't take away from how well they did him. I'm still holding out, hoping and praying for us to get a Bad Bunny in the future, but we will see how things go. But Ozzy Osbourne is coming into the game. We're going to be able to pick him up at 4-star, and then we're going to be able to get tokens and everything to work him up, to get him up to higher levels. But again, it appears that there's going to be rewards and milestones, and if you do what you need to do, you spend the money, you put in the effort, you're going to be able to get a chance at him at a higher star rarity. So that is good. However, these are the 4 new characters that we got coming into the game. The Creed brothers are officially coming in. Now, I am intrigued to see what their links are going to be. I would not put it past, well, obviously, they're the Creed brothers. They're a tandem. They are going to have a tag link within themselves. And then we got, of course, the NXT link. That is a possibility, or the Raw link, because they were on NXT prior and now they're on Raw. Who knows what them and Chad Gable are going to get into. But this is the icing on the cake here. We have been waiting for a top-notch waifu, and it's been a while since they dropped a female acrobat, okay? From the Shotzi's to the Rheas, we are officially getting Tiffany Stratton after she won the Money in the Bank this past Money in the Bank weekend, PLE. She is about to be in the game full tilt, and she is an A tier. And after seeing what was done with Final Boss Rock and, of course, must-see TV Miz, I cannot wait to see what this waifu can do, because she is going to be, hands down, the easiest one to pick up. And then, of course, the S plus tier. The S plus tier, the first S plus tier version of Cody Rhodes is coming into the game. With Cody Rhodes, the story continues. So Brutus Creed is a modern era powerhouse. Julius Creed is a modern era technician. Tiffany Stratton is a modern era acrobat, and Cody Rhodes is again a modern era powerhouse. But this time he's in the living flesh. He isn't the zombie version. Now we're going to be able to do what we do. Each one of them is going to have a victory tour, and of course, you can either log in daily to pick up Brutus, like after a couple of logins, get 20 of them to get them at 2-star gold. So 4 days total, you'll have Brutus. But with the kickoff event going on, with the 24-hour contests and things that are going on, your best bet, if you are a spender and you're not willing to wait, you might as well either pick up the $20 offer or the $30 offer. And if you really feel like going in, go ahead and spend the $100 disposable income to get them at its highest star rarity so you can get ahead of the game and not behind. But remember, when it comes to these characters, it's going to be real easy. If you do everything you're supposed to do, you're going to be able to unlock Tiffany Stratton. If you do what you're supposed to do, you log in and you do the content, you participate in it, you will get her. When it comes to Julius and Cody, though, you may have to spend some money. That's just the best way to put it nicely. Brutus and Tiffany are a given. Ozzy, if you don't pick him up at the beginning of the MLC, you will get him at some point in time if you do hit all the nodes and you do all the objectives that pertain to him. But Julius and Cody, you're going to have to grind for, and you may have to put up some money. So that's just, we're going to get that out of the way, but it is possible. Now, the Creed brothers, they both come with gear, and their gear is fascinating. They did showcase some new improvements that are coming in. They have increased the number of chase shards in the events after hearing community feedback. The S plus tier shards can now be found in earlier bonus milestones. A large number of S and S plus tier shards will be available in the first 2 weekend contests instead of the last 2. So they're helping you get ahead on getting either Julius or Cody. We have simplified the collection contest by reducing the collectible items from 9 to 3. So that's going to make it more easier. Spending the month-long loot now gives progress in the collection contest. So use this to earn brand new Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness at higher rarities faster. So if you are a spender, once again, now when you do these pulls, it's going to count towards getting you to Ozzy sooner rather than later, and there's more likely going to be rewards tied to him. Then, of course, the new weekly loot gives you a chance at shards for the current MLC chases and a rotating rare superstar each week. So this is something that I believe they were doing during Ladders to Riches. You're going to have chances to pick up shards of these characters in rotation, as well as, depending on who it is, very rare characters. That could be anybody. So we have to wait to see how this is going to play out. But fireworks in July tenfold. The midweek prize wall and the 6-star gold loot are returning. So for right now, as you can see, they're keeping you up to date. They will more than likely let us know in any future blog when the time comes. They will let us know when they are bringing a conclusion to the 6-star gold loot. But I am hopeful and optimistic that the prize wall, the midweek prize wall, continues. But for right now, that guaranteed 6-star loot pull, if you get 3 of those coins from milestones, is still going to be a thing. And that is awesome. And tying into the Prince of Darkness, the midweek prize wall requires Summer of Darkness midweek medallions. So that's no big deal. It's the same way that things were running when it came to this previous MLC with Ladders to Riches. But I look forward to seeing the goodies there. And if you want to check things out, they have a link to prior improvements that were made in June's MLC. So that's what's up. Now, when it comes to these characters, they have the journeys to success. With Brutus, you can unlock him. And then, of course, there's a jump start packs that I mentioned prior, and he's going to have a gear in the first weekend loot. So this upcoming weekend, he will have a gear that if you pull it and get it with him, he will get plus 75 all gem damage. And as a powerhouse and being in the 6-star gold meta, that gem damage is reigning supreme right now until move damage makes a comeback. So this is something to consider with him. Then when it comes to all these other ones, you, again, like any other MLC in the past, you're going to earn their shards during their themed debut weekend, as well as through different midweek contests and content milestones. So be on the lookout for the certain characters. When Cody's debut weekend comes around, you're probably going to have a better chance at getting more shards of him. Same goes for Tiffany. Same goes for Julie Julius Creed, and I am absolutely excited to see what the content creators drop when it comes to this gameplay for these. I am super hyped for Merrick's breakdown. I can't wait to see the whale-goated Sir Zoro throw his towel in the ring, throw his hat in the ring. And what's up, my brother just hit me up on Messenger. And then, of course, Rusty and Lee. I want to see what they're talking about, see how Professor breaks it down. But this is cool. Finally going to see the Creed brothers coming to the game. A new Cody, who would have thought so soon? But it's right after WrestleMania, and he did finish his story. But the saga continues. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. And this is what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to let you know, and I'm going to get right down to it. With Tiffany Stratton, they have made it crystal clear that if you do everything from week 1 all the way to week 4, you will walk away with 2,450 shards out of 2,000 to recruit her. So if that's literally you just doing what you're supposed to, regular shards, doing the blitzes, the midweeks, if you do everything that you're supposed to, from her debut loot weekend to her theme contest, you will walk away with 450 shards to spare on Tiffany Stratton. But if you decide to go the paid way, you are going to get 1,575 more shards. And of course, with the deals that they're going to offer in the shop, you will have a chance at even more shards. So that's Tiffany. When it comes to Julius, his gear when he debuts, he's the S tier, is going to be +4 all MP. So we seen the shenanigans that they did when it came to an A tier like must-see TV Miz, must-see superstar Miz, okay? And we've seen what he does with let alone with his moment, his skill plate. He gets busy, and that's an A tier. So we can only fathom and imagine. I can only imagine what Julius is going to be popping off with that gear included. And who's to say they don't bring in new moments? They don't bring in new moments on that midweek prize wall that help these characters out. So this is going to be exciting, because if Miz just got a moment for stealing the briefcase, who's to say Tiffany doesn't get a moment for just winning the briefcase? So, hey, they work with WWE. They could get an early script. Things are subject to change, but I am hyped. But ultimately, if you do everything that you're supposed to do with him, you on the free to play side of things, the way they have it split, you will be walking away with 2,550 shards out of 3,000. And then if you spend money, offers, maybe you get lucky in the loot with shards. If you do everything else that's premium on spending the disposable income side, that's an additional 1,925 shards. So again, you can balance it out here. Maybe you get the 2,550, and then maybe you pick up the 450 shards on the other side. Boom, you have him recruited and unlocked. So that's another way to look at it right there. So that's for Julius. Finally, for Cody Rhodes, the story continues. The S+ tier, in the first S+ tier variant of Cody Rhodes. I'm pretty confident with how big he is. When he goes heel, and it will happen, people, he's going to get another S+. But this is the first S+ version of him. So this is very interesting. When it comes to the regular shards that you can get of him, you can get a grand total from week 1 to week 4, which will be his debut contest, week 4. His loot debut is in week 3. You can get a grand total of 3,250 shards of him out of 5,000. And then on the premium side, by spending money, going through the portal more than likely, using the club pass and everything. That being said, the double down, you can get 2,450. And of course, like they said up top, you can get more shards out of other deals and offers that are to show up. So that's just to let y'all know what's going down, so you can unlock everybody at where they are going to be at. So definitely get Brutus knocked out first. Again, if you're willing to wait 4 days to get the 80 shards to get them at 2-star gold, cool. But if you got $20, $30, or $100 disposable income hanging around, just go ahead, get him, and speed up the process so you can help out your faction, and also get ahead on the other prize wall with the medallion that's featured in his specific tour. Now, when it comes to the loot, they just speak on it simple and plain. They're bringing back the 6-star gold, loot coins, and you're going to be able to earn the 6-star gold tokens. So you're going to be able to still get them and still be able to re-up on 6-star gold tokens, so you can continue to get some 6-star golds up while you still got the opportunity. And then with the 6-star gold guaranteed, you need the 3 coins. So you're going to be given the opportunity to pick them up through the milestones for the actual individual contests that we usually get for our free-to-play units. And then, of course, you got the contest shards, milestones that are going to provide the other ones there. You do everything you're supposed to, you can literally double down and get a couple extra pulls on that. And even if you don't get all of them, there is still that chance. It's RNG. You could get a 6-star gold off of 1 pull or even 2 pulls, but to guarantee it, do what you can, do your due diligence to get all 3 coins so you know you're getting a guaranteed 6-star. Saves you on tokens, but obviously you're going to have to invest the TP and the coins so you can take them all the way up. So that's always a good look right there. They're letting you know about the kickoff contest. That's only for 24 hours. So with that, you're going to be able to get some extra shards and also get some emblems. So that's what they're saying. Get the Brutus Creed startup pack in the store, so that way you can get these things and it can put you ahead of the game. So they also even say to find ultimate scraps with up to 100% gem damage on the leaderboard. So if you drop some dollars, you gonna make them holler when it comes to future PvP content. So that's something to keep in mind if you're that type of individual. It's obviously showing you right here. You spend the Summer of Darkness loot coin, you increase the talent of Brutus Creed by 1, and the maximum milestone is 3 million. So if you go ahead on the portal normally, they will offer it. I believe if you spend up to $400 on the portal, you can pick up the 5-star fuse of Brutus, and then I believe if you go as far as 800 or 1,000, it varies, they'll give you the 6-star, and obviously by spending that, you're more than likely also getting pulls, and by doing that, you're getting the milestones, and that's going to put you ahead of the game and get you on that leaderboard to get that 100% gem damage strap. So to each his own. Obviously, if you're a free-to-play player, don't worry about this, but if you are a dolphin and a whale and you got the disposable income or you got that credit card on lock, then you know what you're more than likely going to do. Do you, boo-boo, honey child? I just want to see everybody win it in the end. Now, obviously, when it comes to the Madman Collection Contest, we're going to climb through the milestones so we can get a 4-star bronze poster of Ozzy, and then you can get fuses of him. So this is dope. It's kind of, honestly, they've had other situations like this in the past, but the thing that comes to mind for me personally, it does remind me of Sika. With Sika, you had to do certain things each day, and if you did everything like you were supposed to, you were able to get his gear with the gem damage. So this kind of is reminding me of that, but they also got the inclusion of the records. So this is no different from the Canuck Bucks. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? This is no different from the Canuck Bucks. Basically, they're going to get a different vinyl for each week. Then obviously Ozzy is going to have his own as well, and these things are going to help you out. So this is still a part of the basically the Superstar Shards. That's basically how you're going to have that, and then you also have the other collectible by getting things done like different items, which they mentioned earlier with different types of items pertaining to this MLC. So it's rinse and repeat, but just different inventory this go around. So you definitely want to do what you can so you can get these, earn nearly 200 million coins, to the 20k TP, high star rarity tokens, and up to 10 Madman Superstar chests with a chance at posters and shards that can help you this month. So literally, it's the same thing that goes on when you play the game. That's easy. You know what we do around here. Now, here's another breakdown because it says waves of progress in the contest every day. Mondays and Tuesdays, you claim your Blitz tickets, earn cases in the Blitz rewards, and it resets after 16 hours. So Get it as soon as they go live. Then if you got a timer or an alarm, wake up, get the others, and you can stockpile those. Wednesdays and Thursdays, earn collection cases and midweek contest rewards. You know, with your extreme rules, maybe your prep time for your faction bosses or your showdowns. This is where you're going to get that. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, obviously your debut content, whether it's a faction feud, a faction boss, a showdown, a flash feud. Those are the other places that you're going to be able to capitalize on these things. When you earn your rewards, you're going to play through different content so you can get things off the prize wall. And that's like anything. So it says earn MLC rewards during the week in the dedicated contest. A month-long midweek prize wall shines with various reward highlights, titles, moments, gears, and ultimate straps. They're not really letting us know what those are, so that is going to be interesting to see what they put out this go-around. Then you have find shards of previous MLC chases in contests throughout July. So look, if you were close to recruiting Trish Stratus, shout out to my boy Owen. He really wants her so bad. This is the chance, broski. This is the chance, Siski, to capitalize. If you were short on Brett, yeah, he might not be the greatest striker, but his ability is peak. I'd go for him just for that alone, especially for my showboat second nature Charlotte Flair. You're going to have chances to get those shards throughout July. The feud prep talent up, of course, we're going to have that. You got the different feud perks. Every new feud is going to come with perks, and the following ones are here. It's going to be plus 200% green gem damage and plus 300% immobile gem damage. No gem or MP nurse. That is going to be fascinating. So literally, it's going to be like a shootout at high noon. It's like whoever gets it first is getting the dub. If you get caught lacking, they going to be down to catch you slacking. So that's interesting. No MP nerfs at all. We're just going in guns a-blazing. We're going to war. Talk about all aboard the crazy train. If you know, you know. Beware of the war pigs, y'all. So then we have collecting up premium medallions in the solo contest to redeem them for the 6-star gold loot. As usual, you can also get a superstar poster. They've been rotating those out, and it seems like this time, aside from the MLC superstar shards, maybe you're 100 short on Tiffany. You go ahead and use it to get you the 100 shards of Tiffany. I usually say just hold out until the very end because you never know. And then that way you can utilize it properly and appropriately. You don't want to short yourself, especially if you're a player who needs a 6-star gold. Hold out until the very end. That way then you can cash in. You have no regrets. And of course, this time around, it's not hard times, baby. But we got the Mark of a Hero skill plate. And that's pretty good. That is a pretty top-notch skill plate, and it's going to come with a strap. You're also going to have the contest. It's basically breaking down everything. The weekly MLC Blitz with medallion collection cases. Redeem your emblems that you collect for your resources on the prize wall, and defeat the tour for Brutus, the Creed brothers, and will boss every week. If you have them at 5-star, you will get the 5-star medallion. If you have him at 4-star, you are not going to get the medallion. So that is why they want you to go in at the beginning of the week, cash in on that kickoff event, get as high as you can, do some pulls, and pull them at a higher star rarity. And then they want you to go back in and pull for him again so you can get his gear. I see what you did right there, Scopely. You think you're slick, but it is what it is. Whales are going to whale, and the lights got to be kept on one way or the other, right? So we have that going on. Of course, you got the key pulls, and this time around, it's still the same. 10 guaranteed, very rare items with every 55 pull. But as you can see, Mommy, Rockstar Mommy is on this one. So we went from rags to riches, ladders to riches, with Relentless Kevin Owens being on the banner, to now we got the goddess herself, one of the many queens of the acrobats in the game, legend Rhea Ripley, making her appearance in this pool. And I'm telling you this, it's not often, but there are times where people do pull these characters off these briefcases, and to know that you get a god tier, goddess tier husbando or waifu off of free pulls, there's no better feeling. No better feeling at all. So good luck right then and there. Then of course you got the you're going to have a bunch of deals and offers if you spend and you get the $100 pack. If you go ahead and invest in that for Brutus, then yes, that will unlock the prize wall with the 50% discount. So you're going to, instead of having two phones, you're going to have two prize walls, so you're going to be able to double dip and get everything you need. One for the main price, and the other one's discounted, and that's going to allow you to double down on getting them token and shard packs for Brutus, so you can take them up sooner rather than later. So there is a method to the madness. It does make sense. It's just a question of, are you willing to right out of the gate invest $100 disposable income? And it's cool if you don't. Normally, even if you get it afterwards, like if you get paid and you go back and you buy that pack, you'll still be able to get the discount on it. It's just that obviously, depending on when you go to purchase it, you'll have less time invested. And don't forget, of course, your backstage passes of every week. Those are going to be crucial. And then, of course, we have the breakdown here. Now, they're letting you know a couple things, but I'm going to go and cover everything in the month, so then you know what you're dealing with. Okay, so we got the Summer of Darkness contest starting July 9th, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So obviously, by the time you see this video, we're going to be getting ready to rock and roll into the 9th. So I'm going to drop this as soon as I literally just got home from work, and I'm knocking this out for y'all. Then we, of course, got the loot, the perks, the weekly blitz, faction competition, tours, kickoff faction competition. That's starting at noon on July 9th. But then for the full month, obviously, weekly events, they're letting you know. Faction competition, collection blitz, Aussie showdown, 24 hours, Aussie tour. And this is basically similar to a victory tour. That's basically, but it's all for Aussie. Then we have the special events. We have with arm bars wide open kickoff for 24 hours. That's going to be July 9th. The Master Manager contest, that is going to begin on the 9th. The first midweek contest is the 10th. Showdown Showcase is the 13th. The Blitz to the Extreme is the 15th. Feud Prep Talent Up is going to be on the 15th. Now, more than likely, because of tomorrow, there's still going to be a Talent Up. There's still going to be a kickoff Talent Up, but they're just letting you know for the Feud Prep one, it's going to be the 15th. You're going to have a midweek contest on the 17th of July. 20th is going to be the Faction Feud. Another Master Manager contest on the 22nd. Midweek is the next midweek is July 24th. We have a Faction Boss on July 27th. Aussie week long is going to be the 29th of July. Another Feud Prep Talent Up on the 29th of July. And Blitz to the Extreme on the 29th of July. Finally, we're going to have the Flash Feuds on August 3rd and the Finale Blitz on August 5th. So that is everything. Now, things are subject to change. Anything can happen. But these are literally all these things going down. And it's saying that they start at noon Pacific time. So more than likely, depending on where you're at, that could easily be 3 p.m. somewhere else. It is it's subject to change depending on where your location is. So then they're talking about the different ways that you can get the shards or the tokens for Brutus, and that's easy. Milestones, tours, and then you can go ahead and purchase packs that are going to come through the shop as well. And then it's like, but there will be enough for free to bring them up to 4-star gold if you play all competitions. So literally there is enough to get them up to 4-star gold if you play everything. If you spend money, if you clear out your prize walls, you'll probably be able to get them even further, especially if you get the 50% discounted prize wall and you use the regular one too. So there are different ways to get them, and it's showing you the different numbers to take them up. So just keep an eye out on that. Stack them, get them up as high as possible, as soon as possible. It's not the end of the world if you don't have some stars filled at the moment. You can always double back and do that later. It's all up to you and how you want to play it. Now, this is something that's also critical and very beneficial to everybody, so I'm just going to cover right now the limited time tours and the few contest superstars. I'm showing this to you now, so that way, if you've been patient and bared with me, you will know everybody you need to walk on. You need to walk with no Elias, and work on throughout this MLC, so then you can get as much as you can, more bang for your buck out of here. So more than likely these characters, or some of these characters, are going to have backstage passes so you can get them up to a higher rarity, or worst case scenario, you're going to need to do some talent ups so you can get these characters up, because that's what they're literally saying right here. Use the feud prep talent ups to invest in the right superstars for feud and tours. Okay, so we got this right here. These are the tours that are going out throughout the entire month. We got less tours, but they make it count with the requirements, especially with the different characters. So on the 9th of July, as soon as this goes live, you're going to have the VIP tour. You're going to have an open tour. Whether that's waifus or husbandos, we'll find out sooner rather than later. And the first backstage pass character is going to be Bray Wyatt, the new face of fear. I believe this is the Trickster Bray. This is the modern era Trickster Bray. I'm praying that this is coming with a rework, because the last time I checked, he wasn't all that good. But we will see what happens. So you will get a 5-star, I believe maybe a 5-star silver version of him for $10. Spend $10 on him. You get him. You buy the backstage pass the first day of. You get bonus. Rewards to help you get the start off right with the MLC. That's same applies for all the other champions that come through here. Then for the 23rd of July, you will have strikers. Whether male or female, that is up in the air, but we will soon see with these weekly contest superstars. Finally, the 23rd, you will also have Rhea Ripley. This is my brutality. That is the free modern era striker version of Rhea. And after seeing some of Sir Zorro's videos on her, especially now that they just gave us an opportunity at the Eye of the Tiger skill plate, she can be a problem. She can be an absolute monster and beast to your roster, and more than likely she too will have a backstage pass will come available later on into the month. Now, as we can see here, weekly contest superstars, we got a decent list, I think, and this is all of them. Bray Wyatt, new face of fear, Trickster. The Miz, must-see superstar. It makes sense because he literally was just available as a premium superstar for Ladders to Riches. Trish Stratus as well, Canadian icon. Finn Balor, the Demon. I pray that you worked him up for his multiplied gem damage trainer ability, because that'll help you out. The Boogeyman coming to get you. Ruthless aggression, powerhouse. This is a guy that has been available as of late on different loopholes, so more than likely you may have him at some star rarity or another. Oh, they're coming from my pockets, because I want this man so bad, because this is my favorite version of him. The Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness Attitude Era showboat. Still one of the best showboats in the game. 6-star gold worthy, in my opinion. As we mentioned earlier, Rhea Ripley, this is my brutality. Free to play, so you should be sitting on her. Plenty of shards for her. Just take care of it and get it done. Alexa Bliss, play or pain. She was essential as a coach and trainer for The Fiend with power gems. So this is one of those things you look around. I liked when they had the whole the symbiotic relationship going on with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss, because her ability helped him, his ability helped her. So player pain is coming into the game once again. Then we have the girl that my boy Lee has been searching for, the Moby Dick to Lee's Ahab, Roxanne the Prodigy. If you don't know, red and green MP +4 in one character. I can't blame you. I can't knock you, because I believe Braun Breaker is blue and yellow +4 each, and Carmelo is black and purple +4 each. So you can understand why this is good, because more than likely, if she's a weekly contest superstar, she might be one of those rare characters they were speaking on earlier that can help you out. And definitely with her ability, that's the reason to break out the wallet. I see what you're doing. Then you have Braun Strowman, the new face of destruction. Old school, oldie, destroy black gem trainer, Wyatt family. Not the best. Maybe him and Bray are getting some reworks. I don't know. If not, I'm praying for your patience because you're gonna be trudging it. You're gonna be treading through some dangerous waters if they do not get no updates. I'm telling you that much. Then finally we have Damian Priest. All rise for the Judgment Day. Monster, incredible unit, MP plus multiply gem strength increase. Definitely worth it. And finally, my guy, rest in paradise, my boy, Vader, Hall of Fame. Those are your weekly contest superstars for that one. Now, these are the ones for the faction feud on July 20th. Julius Creed Brothers, Sami Zayn the champ, Seth freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed, massive Bronson Reed, must-see superstar Miz, honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. That is the tech Sami Zayn, not the out of the bloodline powerhouse Sami Zayn. Any Raw, any Imperium. And if that, you know what that means. They literally just got that moment that makes them monsters alongside the Brawling Brutes. So people are going to be cooking. And there's no MP nerf or gem damage nerf. It's going to be, in the famous words of JR, it's going to be a slobber knocker. Then we have any Braun Breaker. Be on the lookout for Striker Braun because he is a dog. He got that dog in him. Any Alpha Academy. So Powerhouse Otis or Showboat Chad, who is still viable to this day. Chad Gable as a Showboat is still a problem. He is a great control unit, so do not sleep on him. And Otis, who doesn't love them some Otis? Yeah, Tucky. And finally, any Striker. So that's what we got going on. And then, of course, we have... Ooh, spoilers. I did not see that. I did not watch Raw tonight, but I'm about to check up some clips. You also have the 6-star loot and offers. The get up to 6-star silver Brutus Creed and fuse up poster for Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness. And that is the video, y'all. Look, short, simple, sweet, and brief. It's going to be easy. It is not difficult to do what you need to do. That is all there is to it, okay? That is all there is to it. I'm gonna hop out of here and just go right in, log into the game, and show you what I'm talking about, okay? If everything loads up proper, it's going to be easy for you to do what you need to do because the layout is already there. If my game is patient with me, we'll see. But look. You got the Maurice tour. You're now replacing that with the with Brutus Creed. You got the Superstar shards. That one that's going to be real. That's going to be a thing. So obviously, when you collect shards for all of these characters, you're going to be getting rewards for that. Then of course you have the vinyls. You had the same thing with the Canuck Bucks, and then you had the poutine and the syrup. That's basically rinse and repeat right there. You're gonna have the kick out one. They really do not want me to. They really don't want me to show y'all what's going on in the game. I'm like, let me in. There we go. I'm like, come on, let your boy come in. I just want to show y'all what's happening. All right, so. Look, it's the same layout. It's the same concept for anybody. You're going to have a solo contest for Brutus Creed. You're going to have the shard contest, which is going to be for collecting the shards of everybody. Then you're going to have the collection. That's going to be the one with the records. Instead of the Canuck Bucks, you're going to have the vinyl records, okay? You're going to have offers in the store. You're going to have a blitz. You're going to have a tour dedicated to Brutus. You're going to have the victory tours for all of these characters once they come into the game and once they go live. You're going to have your regular tours that are going to be weekly, and you're going to have that regular normal blitz. There might not be no money in the bank or anything going on right there. And of course, you'll have your additional weekend content. You're going to have your midweek. They've already made it crystal clear to you how this is going to go down. So you will, I don't know if they're going to do the shard thing like they did with right here, but you will have these different offers to get you shards, get you further ahead instead of behind. You're going to have the prize wall medallions. You're going to have opportunities to get more of these things. If you don't clear it out at the beginning of the month or the middle of the month, they will have plenty going to be available at the end of the month. So that's how you got to look at it. Make sure you're getting your daily claims. You're going to have the offers. I was able to do a lot off with Maurice and got her up to 5-star silver. I was able to get her up to at least 5-star silver, and I bought the $30 pack. That's it. So imagine what you do if you get the $99.99. It's just something to throw out there. You can get the $20 pack. It's all up to you. If you want to be free to play, then go ahead. Wait out the 4 days, get the 80 shards, collect Brutus that way. There's no shame in your game. It's all right. Do your daily claims. There's going to be a prize wall again. I repeat, there will be a prize wall again. So who's to say they don't drop a brand new thing? Like maybe there's something for the Creed brothers. Maybe there's something for Tiffany Stratton. Maybe there's something for Cody Rhodes. We don't know. But be on the lookout for some really good shenanigans. And then, of course, you're going to have your weekend prize walls and rewards right there. And then you're going to have your MLC prize wall. If you spend $100, you'll get the discounted prize wall. You'll also have the premium prize wall where you can get the extra 6-star gold loophole coin. And then you're also going to have a 5-star prize wall from the medallions that you get from Brutus's contest. Now, I do not know if these are going to be here. Well, never mind. I take back everything I said because they are going to be available. So they're still going to run these purchases. You're still going to be able to get your 6-star goals. I literally answered my own question just by looking at the timer on there. And with the skill plates, I believe the skill plates will be done. You will still be able to pick up skill plates via the feud domination chest, I believe, and then the purple chest, I also believe, from the collection milestones could be offering them or moments. So there will still be ways to get skill plates, and if it does come back, it's cool. If I got that wrong, it's fine. It's all right. We're humans. We're not perfect, okay? So either it's going to be here for the MLC or it's going to be gone. But even if it's gone, there's plenty of ways to get skill plates. They're not just going to be taken out of the game. So that's what you want to look at. But I am looking forward to this Summer of Darkness. It's going to be a wild ride for sure. So all aboard the crazy train. Interesting to see Trickster legend Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, coming to the game. I am excited to see his gameplay. I can't wait to see what the Creed brothers do, let alone Tiffany Stratton. Yammy Tammy from Miami. Cakes for days. The whole gosh darn bakery. If you know, you know. But I am excited. She's like the second coming of Charlotte Flair. She is that good. She can talk on the mic. She can work in the ring. She is going to be a future multiple-time champion. I can feel that. I am confident of that. But all the same, this is going to be a good one, y'all. It is going to be a great time. So with that being said, y'all, Ladders to Riches about to conclude. We're about to get into the Summer of Darkness. So, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Make sure to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date from all content that comes from yours truly, the bad guy at WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. And until next time, prepare for the storm that is coming, which is the Summer of Darkness. I'll see you when I see you. Mad love to every single one of you, my broskies and my siskies. It's time. Peace.